it is not so.
Pourquoi?
Because in order for us to be a hose for the light, we have to have the same properties as the light, because it all connects through a process of equivalence of form. Now, if you can take your desire to, first of all, discern what exactly it is, it's not some intentions or properties, it's a desire, you can begin to relate to the pleasure that comes to you, as it says here, by even 1%. If you begin to do that, you'll feel the Creator.
Thus, lecture followed lecture. We've captured 10 hours of lectures on video. Videos of Rav explaining all of the wisdom of Kabbalah. We saw the city only through the car window on our way back and forth from the hotel. They tell us it's beautiful. Let's return to the lecture.
We have letters, say like Aleph, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, and then Aleph again, etc. There are no words there. There are dots there. And we might have 20 such letters, or 6 such letters, or 3 or 4. All in all, they give us, how should I put it, a formula in which we have to do things inside with our desire. And that's how one is taught how he should perform actions of receiving in order to give to the Creator. Now that's what we call God. It's an unchanging law operating on every item in creation. Let's say that's creation. So that's the creature. And that law operates on the creature in order to bring it to equivalence of form with the Creator, so that they equalize, so that the creature and Creator will merge together to the point of no difference. So what's so special? It could do it in the beginning. The thing is, though, that the creature has to develop within itself a desire to be like the Creator.
Now there is a sensation that every word is being heard, but how hard it was to get there. We recall.
I do not cotton to any spiritual order that says, I know the truth. Nobody knows how God does this. You don't know. And I don't care how much learning you got, you can't claim such a thing. It's so hubris. It's so egoic. To me, it's the height of egoism. But he teaches as if this is the only way. And it can't be the only way. You're rejected by my saying, I know what God talks to me. You said, you know, because he talks to you. I said, well, how do you know? And you said, I don't get into it personally. But the feeling was, you know, and I don't know. Yeah, because you're a Kabbalist, you know, but because I'm not a Kabbalist, I don't know. But you don't know what I've experienced in life. You don't know where I've been. You don't know who I've hung out with. Or what experiences I have.
There's nothing you can do about it.
You don't know what I've seen.
In our world, there's nothing that doesn't come down from the world Atzilut. The forces, the substance, actions, time, space, motion, everything possible. What is here in this world is called a branch, which is an offshoot of what exists in the upper world. So how do I tell someone something about the upper world? I take the names from this world of people, things, places, society. I refer to what happens here in the world of Tzilut, but I take the names from here and there. If one knows only about this world, then the story takes place in this world, and then he imagines the Creator as a big person. But one who understands that it talks about something beyond this world seeks where it is up there.
In Kabbalah, you never know when that moment will come, when all the pieces fall together. A major inversion takes place and it all begins to make sense. Back at the lecture.
But still, how do I receive pleasure and constantly enjoy? Endlessly. So there has to be someone out there that I enjoy because he enjoys. It's as if the pleasure goes through me to him. So then I'm not put out, because my pleasure is always here, like a mother who enjoys with her baby. She wants always to give it.
You recognize yourself as part of the whole, of course.
Right, that's it. That's the purpose. Why do we need to be broken and go back up?
Yes, to learn the physics of the lower level. And then to go back across the line and learn the physics of the higher level.
So here we have it. Leading scientists who recognize the limits of their field meet Kabbalah, which tells them that in order to overcome that limit, they need to alter themselves, to change, and only then can they reveal a new world. And that's not easy to hear, not easy to accept, and yet they endured. But it was very hard.
I think I'm a giving person. I think I give a lot of myself in what I do. Maybe it's my ego talking. I don't know. But
I think, well, we're all egoists.
I have no idea what God is, but I feel God's presence. Every once in a while I see God. So what does that tell me?
What do you mean? You know, you don't feel. There's no such thing.
What do you mean?
If you feel it, can you measure it?
What are we talking about? I understand. What are we talking about then? If you can't know God, you can't feel God, you can't see.
We are talking about research, what the Creator is, only in a scientific manner. Meaning, I feel Him, I measure Him, I give measurements and numbers to every sensation, I check the tool with which I feel Him. That's the wisdom of Kabbalah. Of course. I have numbers here, let's say from 0 to 100%, and I know exactly which lights go where, and how powerfully, under which conditions. When I take something off the table, I define it as taking it from the Creator, and what pleasure I give Him by that, and then what kind of connection it creates between us.
That was our first experience of talking to leading scientists.